Another species that really stands out based on its bark is white ash. Like white or paper birch, like yellow birch, sometimes all we need is the bark of this tree to identify it as an ash. Now with ash, what we're looking for is this very specific pattern of these thin interlacing ridges on its bark. There's no other tree in this forest whose bark is as patterned as regularly and as symmetrically as a white ash. It's very, very distinctive. The other thing that can be very distinctive about an ash tree, whether it has leaves on it or not, is the appearance of its crown. So I say ash have fat fingers. What this means is that they have these sort of coarse, thick twigs, and they have many fewer fine twigs than any other species of trees. If you look up in their crowns, you'll see that there are just many fewer twigs than the crowns of surrounding trees, and that their twigs are just much, much thicker than the crowns of those surrounding trees. White ash is also opposite branched, meaning that twigs come off of the branches opposite one another and at these perfect 45-degree angles. When there's no leaves on the trees, the combination of that pattern and also those fat fingers can be extremely distinctive. It acts like the branches are one of those old radial TV antennas, and it can be extremely distinctive even without leaves, just to see the crown of an ash tree silhouetted against the sky. There are actually 3 species of ash that are native to Vermont: white ash, green ash, and black ash. By far, the most common is white ash. The bark of white ash and green ash can be very difficult to tell apart, and so how I tell them apart is by where they're growing. So if it's a planted tree, it's almost certainly green ash. If it's growing alongside a big river like the Lamoille River or the Winooski River in the floodplains, it's almost certainly a green ash. And if it's growing in the flats of the Champlain Valley on these heavy clay soils, it's almost certainly a green ash. Everywhere else in the woods, it's likely to be a white ash. Black ash is sort of the oddball of the group. Its bark can be pretty variable. It can be kind of spongy like an elm or kind of corky like a hackberry, and it will be easily distinguishable from white and green ash.